Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to my YouTube channel, Becoming Better. My name is Rasheen, and so today we're going to be talking about the good and bad side of fixer-upper properties. This right here is, oh man, this is a has been a journey. As you all know, me and my wife, we own about 6 rental units, which is three different properties. And so basically, the good and bad side, and this is going to be very brief. Basically, the good side about a fixer upper property. Let's say you see a property and you know it needs to be fixed up and renovated. So it's a big thing when a lot of folks see the idea of getting a property and fixing it up to make it their own and make it really really nice. Well, the house that my wife and I reside in was a fixer upper. Saw it online. Uh, it was it had a lot of square footage. It was a 3 bedroom, 2 bath, and it had a lot of square footage. And so we renovated the property. Like I said, the one that we currently reside in, we changed the fixtures, the light fixtures, painted the property, and it's been a lot of work. So we've been in the house now for roughly over a year and a half. It's going to be 2 years come August of 2024. But we did it. It had a 2 car garage and a frog, both like just unrenovated. So we did turn the 2 car garage into a dwelling unit, and we turned the frog into another dwelling unit. So both of the units we rent out, and it's like a space in between our house and the garage space that was like a mud room, and that's my little mini man cave. So that's what we've renovated with that. And so right now we are still doing renovations. Right now, my wife, she's in the sunroom as we speak. She's doing mud. She likes doing creative stuff when it comes to renovations and different things of that nature. I don't like mudding and sanding. I'll do it if I have to, but I really don't like it. So I like doing all the other stuff. And hanging drywall is fine with me. Doing the carpentry work and preferably the plumbing, I like doing that. But, whew, Lord, yeah, that mudding, yeah. But let's stick on the subject. So if you purchase a fixer-upper property, a good thing about it is that it comes with equity if purchased at a lower price. So if most fixer-uppers, you can negotiate on the price because they're relevant. Relatively like your grandmother's or grandfather's property or something of that nature. So they are outdated. So fixing them up, it could just be like some paint. What else? Fixtures, electrical, lighting, plumbing. Some of this stuff is old, so you need to just go ahead and update them. But I prefer properties that have cosmetic work. So if it has cosmetic work within it, then the cosmetic work, painting, surface level things. When you get into the details of electrical and plumbing, that's underneath the surface, and that's gonna take additional work. Nonetheless, if it's not like totally busted up, then you'll be able to do the work that's necessary, um, as long as you can access whatever needs to be done. And that if you got a crawl space or basement foundation to where you can get underneath and do the plumbing or electrical up top or below, then that's great. But once you get into concrete slab foundations and there's plumbing underneath there, sewage or whatnot that needs to be done, that can be a little bit more of a headache. But yeah, if you purchase property at a lower price, then it comes with equity, and that means that if you purchase a property that's like worth $25 or $250,000 and you purchased it for $150,000, then it already came with the equity within it, which is a really, really great thing. And when you get that, all you have to do is get right to work. So, what else about it? The good side is that the property will increase exponentially once renovations and updates are completed. So, our property, and I'm just sharing details. Let's say, uh, with our property purchased at $270,000, then I believe after the work is done, then the property, I from what I compared with the price comparisons online, it should roughly be about 500,000 once the renovations are totally completed. All we have left is the sunroom, and it had a detached garage as well, which we are turning into my wife's. This is her. I don't want to call it a women cave. It's her not suite, but it's her building. So that's how I was able to convince her to get the property. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we're calling it the design shed. It's not a shed, just but it is detached. So that's what we're calling it. Her because she's an interior designer, so that's what she loves to do. So yeah, it'll increase exponentially once you've completed renovations. The bad side about a fixer upper property is dealing with shady contractors. Listen, y'all, we've dealt with our share of shady contractors, the ones that want money ahead of time before they even get started. Don't fool with it. I'd say keep it business with them, keep it serious with them, because they're gonna want cash beforehand. Now, in our minds, we're thinking, hey, all right, so you're gonna be doing the renovations. Maybe you need the cash to purchase the materials and supplies. A lot of times, we like to go ahead and purchase whatever materials and supplies that you need, and after break it down to where after this amount of work is completed, then you receive this pay. After this amount of work is completed, then you receive this pay. And you could break it down into like 3 payments or possibly 4 payments. But I just highly wouldn't recommend paying an upfront fee for any contractors until the work is complete. You will notice that good contractors, I mean, really, really good contractors, they will not charge you or get you to pay anything until they've done the work. They may require you to, purchase the materials and supplies, but that's a really small amount compared to how much they would charge for labor. So, our first contractors, and I got to give a shout out to Mr. Wilson and them. They they were older guys, and had a payment system broken down into 3 payments, and they say y'all purchase the materials and supplies. We're only doing the labor, and they they only worked 4 hours a day, maybe 6 sometimes, but they knew their limitations. And they let us know the work will take us roughly about 2 months to complete when they renovated the garage into additional dwelling unit, and that's exactly how long it took because they knew how many hours they were going to work, they knew how much they were going to charge, and it was great. The next contractor that we dealt with, oh y'all, oh hell, he he just was like, I need more money to get the job completed. I believe that he took some of our money and used it for other jobs. Some of the guys that he hired did not know what they were doing. Like, we bought flooring from Home Depot and they messed up the flooring. Luxury vinyl plank flooring. They started gluing the flooring down, and you don't glue luxury vinyl plank down. Like, it was it was a mess, y'all. It was really, really a mess. My wife and I, we just kicked them out, and we end up finishing. We kicked them out. We told them that we're going to hang on to their tools and materials, and we're going to finish the work ourselves. They couldn't say nothing because they just didn't have the work completed. So we ended up using some of their materials to finish the job ourselves. And that was on our, we took a 12 by 40 shed and converted it into a dwelling unit. So, yeah, it's a tiny home. It's really, really nice. So that's what we ended up doing. But when it comes to contractors, those shady contractors, I'd say when you do get a contractor, look at photos of their previous work and see if you could find some references where you could talk to former customers about, you know, how did they do with their work. And that's for really general contractors, electricians, plumbers. You want to make sure that they're certified, they know what they're doing. We have a great electrician or two that we work with, and plumbers. And you know, we the general contractors that we used to work with, like Mr. Wilson and them, they already retired, and so they don't do it no more. After them, we was like, oh man, just trying to find a general contractor was kind of has been a little rough. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, but make sure that you vet your general contractors. And another bad side about fixer uppers properties is that sometimes, unless you have a good general contractor that you work with, it may take a whole lot longer than expected. If I were to tell my wife that it was going to take over a year or more to complete this property, I don't know if she would have wanted it. But I just knew the value of it. And, you know, she was down for the cause, and it really brought something out of her. I don't know if you noticed the light fixtures and the wood slat in the background. Like, that was her. She chose that light fixture. And, you know, the wood slats, I had to hang up the TV and everything. And so I can't even tell y'all how many TVs I've mounted already. The different mounts. I should be an expert by now with toilets, installing toilets and mounting televisions. But nonetheless, it may take longer than expected. If you're purchasing a fixer-upper and you want to do the work yourself, it will take a while. But like anything, things take time. So yeah, those are just a few key points about the good and bad side of fixer-upper properties. It is not a simple task, but once you learn how to do it, you'll be proud of the end result, and it will increase the value of the property. But y'all, my name is Rasheen, and y'all just please subscribe to the channel, and thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. Y'all take care, and please like the video as well. Talk to y'all soon. Peace.